Hello and welcome, my name is Ajaxpost and we're back here with The Sims 3, the Dynasty Chronicles Generation 4. And today I've kind of got somewhat you might think is bad news. I've had an issue with the Sims 3 game for a little while now, certainly my Let's Play series of it. The episodes I've been putting up recently. What I'm concerned about with them is we're not really progressing a storyline. They're not focusing much on where I want the characters to go. They are more or less just me playing the game, having fun with it, and I do love playing The Sims. The characters, if you've watched any of those Let's Plays, you'll know I spend most of my time just being astonished and amazed, amused, and just loving what the characters get up to. But it's not progressing as a properly plotted narrative, as a story going anywhere in particular. And what I'm concerned with is they're getting kind of lost in just the general, just following people around the town. I have some control over what they do, obviously, but I'm not sure I'm really moving the story ahead too much. So I'm thinking I need to look and think again about what I'm doing with the Sims Let's Play series. So what I'm thinking of doing is pausing it for the moment and just letting me sit back and think and consider how, maybe even if I want to continue this story here as a YouTube Let's Play. The issue I have with The Sims 3 is not just that I'm having trouble actually telling the story I wanted to tell. I'm getting lost in the gameplay itself. But The Sims 3 is actually quite a time-consuming series to produce. Not least, this sounds ridiculous to be honest, but it takes almost 15 minutes. It probably even takes a bit more than 15 minutes for me to actually get into the game and actually start playing a save on the system. My computer is reasonably powerful. It handles most of the games I play quite well. It's just The Sims 3, we all know this, those of us who've played it, is a bit of a hog when it comes to CPU power. And it just takes an age for it to warm up, load the game, get the save in place, and be ready for me to play it. And then there's a fair amount of editing that I do afterwards. It may not look like I do a lot of editing, but I do spend a fair amount of time editing these episodes. So what I'm thinking of doing is calling a temporary halt to the Sims 3 story at the moment. Let me think about if I can actually get in and drive the story forward, concentrating more specifically on individual characters whose story I want to tell. I really would like to get into Ethan's story. He's the next generation heir in this dynasty, this generation challenge that we're kind of trying to play anyway. So I would love to get into his story, but I need to be much more focused on how I do that. And having so many, look at this, there's 8 characters including the dog. Actually, it's probably 9, isn't it? 9 characters including the dog in the game, and I just spend too much time faffing around between each of them and not getting the story told. Now, to be fair, if you enjoy just watching me run around after these guys trying to maintain some control and order to their lives, then that's great. Let me know in the comments box below if you feel that you're properly enjoying and loving me just having fun with these guys on a YouTube video. That'd be great to hear. But as I said, what I'm thinking of doing now is say we're going to halt this now. I will think about if I'm up for the more focused, and it'll probably involve more editing, to be honest, of the game. But if I can manage that and create more focused, that's the word I'm going to use, more focused and story driven episodes, then we'll come back here and I'll carry on with this. I'm only in Generation 4 and the Legacy Challenge is supposed to go up to Generation 10, so it could be a few years yet in gameplay terms, or in terms of real life terms. You know that sort of thing we play outside of the computer. Yeah, we used to call it, back in the good old days in the Sims forums, the offline existence component of our lives. So yeah, it could be a good few years going. So sad as I am, I mean, I started this channel to play The Sims 3 with you, to share my gameplay and my stories with you. So it's kind of sad to say that we're putting this one on the back burner now. But there's a good few really exciting games coming up, which I'm really keen to play and share with you all. So this one, I'm afraid, is going to say, for the time being at least, farewell. Yeah, that's it. I will try and add in a few clips if I can of the episode which I'm not putting up, which is where these scenes are from, and I will see you again soon. Hopefully, back with The Sims 3 at some point, not too far away in the future. But please do. I would love to have you stay with the channel and enjoy the other Let's Plays and stuff that I'm putting up. So if you've got any thoughts, suggestions, recommendations for what I can do with The Sims 3, it'd be great to hear from you. Just drop a note into the comments box below. But that's it, I think, from me here with The Sims 3. We'll be back to it hopefully at some point, and I will focus on the other games in on the channel. So from me, Ajaxpost, here with the Slades and the Dynasty Chronicles Generation 4. For now, farewell, and I will be back with you again soon with another Let's Play for another game. But until then, bye-bye for now. Yeah, so we're following young Ethan, who recently got promoted, and he's taken on a side job as a bouncer at the little theatre picture house, our little arts centre here. So we'll follow it. We'll go back to him in a moment, but I just want to pop back to where this lovely lady is. Yep, we are pretty much moments, mere seconds after the finish off the last episode, which was Freya's birthday party. Where is she? She's in here amongst all the people. There's a birthday cake, very nice. Oh, hang on, the game was just catching up with me. No, I don't want to be quite that low. That, of course, is the lovely Desiree. Where's Deborah's youngest daughter? Trying to remember. I think. Yeah, I'm sure she is. No, she's not. She's a sister. Oh, for goodness sakes, Adrian. The trouble is, I don't play this game. I think I said this in the last episode. I don't play The Sims 3 as often as I used to. And being kind of an old person now. An elder. I should call myself an elder, getting in the gist of the game. Yeah, Desiree is Deborah's youngest sister, not daughter. Erica here, this is Erica, is her youngest daughter, youngest child. Well, Freya, yes, it was her birthday. She's just aged up. Can we get in? There you are, dear. Now, that's not a particularly cheery face, is it? No. She's just got redressed. I've given her some fabulous, absolutely gorgeous new outfits, as hopefully you saw at the end of the last video. We've also added a little je ne sais quoi to her bedroom. We've tarted it up a little bit, just a little bit. Yeah, so she is now a proper child. And what's she got going for her? Not a great deal. She's in a good mood, though. She may not look it. Yeah, so Jude Vicoli here is just showing off his guitar skills. Now, this lady here, Alana Pruitt, we did wonder if she was in any sense related to Dexter Pruitt, who is Ethan, who we saw in the car going into the cinema earlier. His current boyfriend, partner, however you wish to describe him. But I couldn't work out why. Now, at the end of the last episode, the lovely Jess commented on the video, hopefully the family tree might solve the mystery. Well, sadly, I'm afraid, it doesn't. Where is he? Family tree, just Dexter. So I really still don't know who Alana is. I suppose I could, if I wanted to, maybe come out of this game and just open it up as a separate one, but focused on Alana. I could try and play Alana, and that might give me more clues. But to be honest, it probably won't. And I'm not. Oh dear, what's Desiree done to her leg? Oh, she doesn't look good there, does she? That's it. Sit down and have a nice piece of cake. Anyway, so yeah, the party's going well. Everyone appears to have had a good time. That's good. Oh, it looks like the party is over. Now, actually, while that is over, there was something I wanted to do, which I have since forgotten about, because that's the way my head works. And I wonder what it was. There was... oh yes, I know what it was. It was Johnny. Just moments ago, I was on the map, and he had some styling jobs to do, which he could do now that the party is over. I think, yeah, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Where are these jobs? Do we know these families? Oh, that's at the styling salon. We won't go there. This is the Strong family, I think. Yep. Let's go and do that job. Won't bother talking to Desiree. Mummy's taking care of that. By mummy, of course, I mean Deborah. Well, everyone's loving the cake. Okay, it's a bit shop bought, but there you are. Oh, you're going in the front entrance, are you? That's kind of cool. And Daisy has found herself a rock. Excellent, well done, Daisy. Let's just check in on Ericsson. Why is he going upstairs? Don't do that. Deliver the sculpture. Honestly, you can't trust these lads, in fact any member of this family, to do what they're supposed to do. Let's who have we got here? Kaya McLean, which is his brother's, the mother of his brother's child, as you may recall. We've not met her yet, I think. A new member of the town. Interesting outfit. It is autumn. Is it warm? 30 degrees Fahrenheit. That's quite chilly, actually, isn't it? Domathilda Bonaparte. Interesting name, that. Yeah, she's a tourist from somewhere. Who knows where? Bahati Aswad, probably actually from France, because I was thinking Germany or somewhere like that, but we don't actually have Germany in the game as such. So I dare say she is. She's from the French. Is that it? Oh, okay. Right. So yeah, that was all there was to delivering the sculpture. Just a nice 17 grand as a bonus. So Ericsson is now playing his piano. Okay, we'll let him do that. He doesn't have to work again till tomorrow. But that's, yeah, I'm not convinced by that. Not convinced at all. Oh, I'm loving the tune. Oh, and Daisy's doing some more hunting. Found some metal. Good. I am really digging the tunes. It's an odd place to play. Where's he gone? He's behind the wall. That is so cool. Right. Who have we got here? Lana Montana. Right, let's get we want to have a word with Sohan here. Funny, what should we say? No, we don't greet rudely, that'd be silly. Okay, so it looks like Ethan's job at the theatre as bouncer has gone well. Everyone waited their turn and there was no cutting scene cutting scene in life. That doesn't make sense. All thanks to your imposing figure near the ticket booth. The theatre owner thanks you for making everyone's experience far better. Take this money as a sign of the theatre's thanks. Thank you so much. Meanwhile, what's oh, we're going to read her a bedtime story. Freya dear, you're in the wrong bed. That's right, somebody's phone is ringing. Can I see who it is? Of course not. No, it's Johnny's. He didn't do that job, did he? Oh, and Johnny has been invited to a party. So, why? What's going on here? We'll have him go to the party. What is going on here? I don't know. Very strange. Right. Fred, yes, go to your own bed. Johnny, he's off to party. Ethan's going back home before he goes out to work. Ericsson, oh, let's check in on Ericsson again. So these two appear to be getting on quite well. That's good. Ashton, no, not quite yet. Funny. Tell a funny story. And a bit more friendly. Get to know. And just some more chat. Could we be romantic? We could flirt with him. No harm in a little bit of flirting, I think. Right, Donafilda. I wonder what they're talking about. Now, because I've turned the headline effects off, I can't actually see, but, you know, we're not going to worry too much about that. We haven't learned anything specific about Sohan yet, I don't think, have we? Which is slightly annoying, but, you know, that's the way it goes, I think. Yes. Okay, good. That's gone quite well, I think. So, yes, we've learned that he's flirty. Try the personable skill challenge. What's that? Does Ericsson have a skill journal? Probably does. That's probably under charisma, is it? Or something like that? Charisma, that's it. Personable Sims have learned at least 50 traits of their friends and... Has he really? Goodness. Wow. It does say, it says he's learned 50 traits, so he must have done. Quite remarkable. What a talented young fellow he is. Right, can we... Is that a special thing? No. Was there a personable challenge thing? I'm not seeing it. Talk about no. No, we're not going to get too romantic at this. He's only really just sort of met him, really, hasn't he, I think. No. I'm not quite seeing whatever that message was implying. I'm not seeing it. That's probably because I didn't really understand it. But you know, that's the way it goes. Enthused about sleeping, you could do that. We don't know if he plays any instruments, do we? We don't. We no. Ask about his career, and then we can get to know him. That will do. Okay. Right, so these two are still deep in conversation, which is fine. That's good. Gossip. A bit more friendly. Rant about dark rooms. Okay. Share a secret. Say he loves his personality. Apparently Jason Mercudo is filthy rich, as is Russell Gooden. Complimenting each other. She's still not left the club. Oh. These guys are getting on really well. This is nice. I'll just leave. Oh dear. Oh. What you doing, man? Oh dear. I think Sohan is just so upset that Ericsson has passed out that he's had to buy himself a drink. Yeah. Go home, Ericsson. How could he be bored? That's terrible. There's some noisy music going on. Coming from where? Oh, it's a... Deborah's on the computer. Well, I wasn't expecting that. All the food has been eaten or put away. That's good. She's a bit hungry, so I think she could probably have another slice of cake. Oh, have you broken the computer now? Oh dear. Ericsson's dealing with his hunger. Good man. What's the jam with Sohan? A pillow fight is just silly. You don't do that with a grown man. Not in a nightclub, anyway. Okay. So we will. We'll do that, perhaps. We might see him again. I'll leave Dexter to his own devices. Well, this is sweet. Mummy and youngest son. He's had a lovely day. He delivered his sculpture, which was very much appreciated by Sohan, who then turned out to be a rather nice chap. Though I'm not sure they're... Yeah, it's one of those conversations where you don't need to talk to each other, isn't it? No. Oh well. Freya's in bed. She'll be up soon. Just like when she was a toddler. She's going to be awake during the middle of the night, isn't she? You can see it there. You can just see it. You know you can. Well. Strange creature. But then again, seeing as her dad works at night... because that's the career he has. Is anyone doing... I think someone should do the washing up. do the washing rather. That's going to be Ericsson. And little doggy Daisy. Yeah, don't do it indoors. Oh, I think that was just for eating. Oh, the inventory. Let's have a... Oh my goodness, a gigantic space rock. How big is that going to be? Ooh, where did that come from? Oh, I say. Yeah, that's quite a big rock. That could be worth some money. And stone hydrant. Did it not say she had found some metal as well? The suspicion it did, but I went straight past it. Okay, Daisy, no, you're fine. Everyone is fine. Right, so what we'll do, here is I will get everyone sorted out overnight, and we'll come back in the morning.